What if I told you that the ordinary routine you repeat the same way every single day is one of the biggest risks to your health? You wake up at the same time, you enjoy your coffee, you sit at your desk and work all day, eating when you get the chance, moving when necessary, and at night you collapse into bed exhausted, like a warrior who has fought all day. This is normal. Most people do this, a cycle that continues every day, every month, every year. But a routine that seems harmless does not mean it is healthy. The repetitive habits most of us have, not out of laziness or ignorance, but because of the real demands of modern life, silently accumulate biological consequences that most people never connect to their daily lives. The damage does not show itself immediately. It builds slowly, consistently, and largely invisibly until the body can no longer compensate. Welcome to 5-Minute Health. In just 5 minutes, you'll learn simple health insights that can improve your life. No long explanations, only useful things. If you find value here, subscribe for more. Let's continue. Let me show you what a typical modern day does to your body and why the most dangerous health risks are often hidden within your most familiar habits. The first hidden risk is prolonged sitting. The average adult spends 9 to 11 hours a day seated. Large-scale studies have shown that prolonged sitting, when independent of exercise, is associated with increased risk of cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, metabolic syndrome, and all-cause mortality. This last point is critical. Even people who exercise regularly but sit for long periods still show elevated metabolic and cardiovascular risk. Prolonged sitting suppresses lipoprotein lipase activity, an enzyme essential for fat metabolism, reduces insulin sensitivity, slows circulation, and compresses spinal structures. The body was not designed for 9 hours in a chair. It pays the price. The second hidden risk is chronic mild dehydration. Most people move through their days unaware that they are mildly dehydrated. By the time you feel thirsty, you are already there. Mild dehydration, a loss of just 1 to 2% of body weight, impairs cognitive performance, reduces concentration, increases cortisol, and strains kidney function. Over years, chronic low-grade dehydration contributes to kidney stone formation, urinary tract problems, and accelerated decline in kidney filtration capacity. The third hidden risk is irregular eating. The timing of food intake directly affects circadian biology. When you eat outside your body's natural metabolic window, skipping meals, eating large amounts late, or eating at inconsistent times, you disrupt the peripheral clocks in your liver, pancreas, and gut. This circadian misalignment impairs glucose metabolism, increases inflammatory markers, and contributes to insulin resistance over time, regardless of what you are eating. The fourth hidden risk is chronic social isolation. Even among busy people, you can have a full schedule and still be isolated in the ways that matter biologically. Shallow, transactional interactions do not satisfy the brain's need for genuine connection. Perceived loneliness, not objective isolation, activates the same stress pathways as physical threat. Chronically elevated social stress hormones increase systemic inflammation, impair immune function, disrupt sleep, and accelerate biological aging. The fifth hidden risk is the absence of restorative stillness. Modern routines are built around constant stimulation, screens, notifications, background noise, multitasking, with no dedicated time for genuine cognitive rest. The brain's default mode network requires periods of unstimulated quiet to consolidate memory, process emotion, generate insight, and maintain psychological balance. Chronic cognitive overstimulation suppresses this network, contributing to mental fatigue, impaired emotional regulation, and long-term stress accumulation. The most dangerous health risks in modern life are rarely dramatic. They are ordinary, familiar, a shadow living very close to you, watching over your most exhausted state. The body cannot distinguish these habits from its baseline anymore, but it keeps a record of them all to use against you one day. What part of your daily routine do you think deserves the most attention? Share your thoughts in the comments below.